You know, isn't that crazy to look at our lives as children and how we saw our parents, and now we are the parents with children?
It's the dopest thing that I think when I think of us, and that's why I love your and Ty's interaction, the podcast. It's, again, I knew you guys when we were young, and so it's just crazy to see us now with kids trying to figure this out and do the damn thing. And then I reflect on our parents. I mean, we're talking about soccer. Going back when we started soccer, not my parents knew nothing about soccer. Our coaches knew very little about soccer. And the fact that they made it happen, and not only did they make it happen, we were quite successful as a club. Like, we put Leeward on the map. You know, we were the OGs of the West Coast soccer thing. And now I can walk down the street from my house and there's a beautiful soccer field with goals that, you know, are already there. Before, we had to come to find a park, set up the goals, never have goals. Okay, I use cones, never have cones, trees. We made it work. And you know what? It was a great chapter.
You know what? There's the makings of, I talked to Rocky about this.
Yeah.
There's the makings of like a Sandlot in our history. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Some kind of movie like that.
Bro.
Just to go out of characters.
You could definitely, if we really sat down with the group and had the Sandlot roster and our team, there's correlations between that you could pick out. I don't know who I would be. I'd probably be Squints or something. But
I mean, because the elements of, for me, when I think about this time that Makana is referring to, West Oahu in the 90s it might as well been like Vegas, like a desert far away that you know about, but you got to pack bags and rations just to go over to the west side. It was like, I know we're aging ourselves, but this is before Google Maps.
Yeah.
I remember my mom having printed out directions for like a field in Kaneohe. You know, like for us, learning this island was through the parks that we had to go to play soccer with kids from that area of the island. So it was almost like it's funny because just on Ty, the podcast with Ty, Brooke Parker, the guest, was talking about Hawaiian history and basically missions, different sets at war, traveling, fighting. That, in a way, that's kind of how it felt for us. Like, where are we going?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Keely, where is that?
Yeah,
like, you know, like,
yeah.
where are these parks? Like, I don't know.
Who over there? Oh, you know,
rolling
one guy,
up to the park, you seeing the other team getting ready. It's like, oh, okay.
Oh, that's the fast guy.
Yeah.
Okay. You know
what shoes is he wearing? Oh, Vapors. Okay, watch out for him. Yeah.
He get the new Predators.
Yeah.
Right? There's a lot. You know what I love about at least team sports is that part where we can all kind of read the lay of the land and read people a little bit, and they were like, okay, Makana, that's your guy. You know what I mean? Or we're delegating. Okay, Kenji, that looks pretty like a weak link over there. So
it's gonna be a corner. Kenji, get in there, bro. We need the height. Yeah. I think that's as far as team sports goes, the communication aspect, and it's not just us verbalizing, because in soccer sports, very high paced. We're moving about. We're trying to direct traffic, but then majority of it is through nonverbal communication, body language. Like, I'm looking at you like, okay, I'm gonna make this run. You're gonna ping it to me. This is how it's gonna go. And so learning that early on, and then, incorporating that into daily life now is huge. Like you said, I can read, body language, a person just by viewing before I approach a situation. Same thing, like in the hospital, I'm coming in, I got to read a room, and so I'm looking at the body language, and that's telling me, majority of what I need to know before I start talking. So